So, good evening and welcome to Fan TV. Tonight, the Peterborough Downward Phantoms played host to 10th place Telford Tigers in the last game of the regular season here at Planet Ice Peterborough. So, Matt.
What a game. Disappointing, I think, more than anything else. I think Phantoms probably failed to execute and probably the more basic things that I think that I'm sure John Kinnison will probably be telling them all about it. But generally speaking, a couple of good goals that went in, though it was nice to see. But on the whole, yeah, maybe last game of the regular season should have maybe had a bit more spark to it.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, that's not to take anything away from Telford. They played incredibly well tonight.
Yeah.
Scott McKenzie picking up his second hat-trick of the weekend. 6 goals against, and last night against Manchester Phoenix, where they ran out 8-2 winners.
Yeah, and not only that, but obviously those couple of goals coming short-handed as well last night. So,
Indeed.
you know, they have got plenty of feistiness, I suppose, and bounce-back ability is one of those words that comes to mind.
It's an odd word, but yeah, it comes to mind. Okay, well, here's some of the highlights from tonight's game.
Solid yours is the rest tonight. Phantoms seem to have a pretty good win record with him the rest of the games, at least here in Peterborough. So fingers crossed that's a good sign for tonight.
Yeah, it's just a shame his name's quite unpronounceable.
That's true.
Mr. Slobberdobbledobbles.
So I think he was conceived on Bill and Ben. Tigers have a shot. That lane back. Oh, and it's gone in the goal.
Oh, it's an initial good save by Dan, but an unfortunate bounce.
It's now down the middle. Over to James Ferreira. Going wide.
Oh, that's a beautiful play. Beautiful
back to
play.
Lower. No, this is good. The cycling is good. Phantoms moving the puck nicely. Moving deflection. Let's put around the boards heavy.
Very nice control and some patience as well being shown.
Definitely. Graham now. Back to Zeedings. Zeedings now to Luke Ferreira.
Just in front of the net, keep your eye on Jeff.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, what a shot. Just goes wide. To the boards there. Lower digs it out. Plays it back to Zeedings.
Bit of contact there, taking Z down. Back up point for the puck.
The pressure there as he gets control, and now it's Lower out to Graham. Got Carmel with him. Now it's being held up there under the skates, and Graham tries to go for the shot. Just misses it one. Now Scott McKenzie brings it out. The Tigers, plenty of room there.
Brilliant save, brilliant save.
Well done.
2 excellent saves there by Dan.
Carl on now. Still trying to get back.
Oh my God!
How did that not go in?
My God, this goalie is standing on his head.
That's impressive tonight. He literally did stand on his head there.
Out of nowhere, the
and sneaky one to go past down lane there. That's the second goal for the Tigers now. That's a little bit bigger hole now for Phantoms. Blowing out or just putting it to Zeedings and couldn't quite get it to him. Zeedings playing his last regular season game of his entire career. And a nice
excellent goal, straight from the point.
Nice big shot there from Tom Norton on the blue line. It's over. Oh, and Norton there dealing with Karpov nicely. Now Z. Nice shot. And Ryan goes wide for that one.
It's almost as if Karpov turned into a figure skater there, though. Double or triple axel.
Yeah.
He's been watching too much dancing on ice stuff.
I think he's been doing too much of dancing on ice stuff. Played on again for Lauko. Lauko's turn. As a shot, couldn't quite make the most of that one, unfortunately. Very quick, held up on the blue line, but he's kept it in.
I think we're just gripping the stick just a little bit too hard when we're taking that shot. The shot is there. The quality of shot.
It's in! Well played. That's Phantom's second goal there. Glower making no mistake on that one. Stirring the now again. No, Phantoms go back on the attack, but Telford don't seem to maybe be a little bit rustled by the that lack of a goal. And another goal by Joe. Another one now coming past tonight. That's to Carlon to James Ferreira, and now to Luke. Luke tries to go around this guy, he's stopped, does go into the goal. That doesn't count, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't count that, but...
Oh, and that's a goal. There's a juicy rebound there, comes up from Scott McKenzie again. I think that's his hat-trick actually for the night. Telford there coming out with that one. Put it wide. Fanner's got to come back now. Close. Oh! And a razor to get past Dan Lane there. Checking his glove. Tom Norton there mopping it up. Luckily that didn't get to the net.
I know it's frowned upon, but sometimes you just run a goalie when it comes out like that to play the puck.
Yeah. And a trip there. Solios definitely couldn't miss that one. Oh, there's been sticks thrown there. Carlon's kicking off. He's not happy with that. Carlon there, definitely giving his guys something. You see Carlon this season, he's been very feisty against his former club.
Carlon did exactly the right thing there.
He absolutely levelled him.
He's come in, yeah, he may have jumped the bench, but he's come in, he's looking after his teammates.
Absolutely.
And to be fair, the guy deserved it, and he's not had the balls to drop his own gloves.
Absolutely.
You're going to do something that stupid, and you're going to take out another player, you expect some recompense, you've got to be prepared to drop your gloves.
Definitely.
But hopefully he's going to get a 2 for the trip, and then he's going to get a 2+2 for receiving.
Yeah. Nice pass to Glover, that was great. Another one to Zedins as well. Back to Glover. And it's a beautiful goal!
Yes, beautiful!
Glover there already.
I don't know if you noticed it then, just before...
Stomped all over them, physically anyway, in the last couple of moments. But, now going to get back into the net. And another one. Thomas Shaw again. And...
Sam this year, and he's proved himself.
Another goal!
I think by making himself number 1, and he's down playing Roxton with the Islanders now. But looking at this goal here, he's back in the game. Oh, beautiful, beautiful hit.
Flying, but Graham running Priest into the boards, and now it's Glover. It's flicked over, and now it's Lauco. Slamming into the boards, Glover. Goes across goal. Deflected, blocked. Now Fandom's going to have to back check as well. And Tigers looking pretty steady here. And another one just pelts under the bar. Another goal there.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate goal. But...
And again, I mean, another sloppy giveaway there from Phantoms. And
again,
snuck in behind them.
Good.
And again, that was a brilliant first stop there by Lane.
Yeah, excellent first stop, and just what I was saying earlier, we're getting the chances in, we're just not driving the net.
And that's the end of the game, folks. That's 8 goals to 4 in favour of the Telford Tigers. A woeful third period, unfortunately, for the Phantoms, and I'm sure Dan Lane won a couple back, but all in all, he didn't have a bad game, really.
No, I think there's at least 2 goals that he would want back, but every other goal was a well-worked goal against him and the team.
Okay, welcome back. Final score tonight, Peterborough Downward Phantoms 4, Telford Tigers 8. Wow, I mean, okay, last home game of the season, but that's a really big scoreline, especially for Telford.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it says a lot about Telford. I think their workmanship, I think, was high. Obviously, a lot higher, I think, than the Phantoms was. I think there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of fans walking out of the building tonight thinking that they shouldn't have bothered to come, I think. But in the day, it's the end of the regular season. Phantoms have already qualified for the playoffs, and it was a non-game in terms of the sort of the value of it.
True. I mean, you could look at it that way, but also you've got to be careful not to pick up stupid injuries and stupid penalties. And we came close tonight. Carlon picking up a game penalty for leaving the bench for an altercation.
Yeah.
So I suppose that was lucky not to be a match which would have been
disastrous.
Quite interesting.
Yeah.
That said, it wasn't all doom and gloom. It's good to see Jamie Lyne back on the ice. He was playing very well tonight. Jamie Lyne playing his usual game, just getting straight in, cutting defences apart, getting his shot in. Lewis Hook, Jordan County, again playing very hard, very fast hockey, and putting in hits that, to be honest, I would have thought were beyond their years.
Yeah, loads of actually some good hits. First couple of periods had quite a lot of that going on from both sides, and I think that every single guy on the Phantoms bench at some point put in a good hit. Nathan Pollard getting involved as well
Yes.
a few times. So.
Yep. So there you go. Although the scoreline looks fairly poor, well, all right, let's not mince words. The scoreline's poor, but the individual effort was there. Certainly, from up here we could hear the captain Jeff Glower getting very animated while he was on the ice, but it wasn't a negative animation either. It was working hard. They were still pushing for another goal and pushing for that extra bit of effort.
Definitely, and of course Dan Lane starting in net. I think it's always positive to see young guys having given the chance to do something. And okay, maybe probably will admit to not having his best game, but at the same time, it's good to have some good experience.
You say that. I mean, some of those goals, I don't think anyone in this league could have stopped. Especially the bar down goal that Telford got. There's no way anybody, no netminder in the league is going to stop that. What are they going to do? Put their face in the way?
Yeah, not instinctively.
Yeah, I mean, no, not instinctively. Nobody would do that. Anyway, that's enough about the game. You've seen the highlights. You've had to put up with us talking for a while now. We spoke to some of the players after the game. We'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm joined by Dan Lane and Damien King. If we start with Dan, that's got to be an interesting game for you tonight.
Yeah, certainly an experience. Not one of my best games, but still young. It's only my second EPL start, so every time I get on the ice, I choose it as a good experience. But I didn't really play my best tonight, but hopefully I can move on.
You say that. I mean, there were some cracking saves tonight that really would have been difficult for anyone else to stop.
I would have stopped him.
Yeah. I mean, again, you had a couple of 2-on-1s where it was just you and the Tigers coming towards you, and you made those. So, do you think there's a lot of experience there that you can take from tonight?
Yeah, I made a few good saves. I'll take the positives from that. But I was disappointed with a few of the goals. But yeah, I'll take the positives. A few good saves.
Excellent. Now, looking forward to the week after next. Now, Guildford on the Saturday here, and then away on the Sunday. If needs must, you ready to step into the breach again?
Yeah, Damien's going to show me how it's done. So hopefully I won't need to. But yeah,
I'll check my diary. I'm sick that week.
Yeah. No, I'm sure Damien will be fine.
Now, Damo, on to you now. Again, mentioned it, then we've got the playoff games coming up week after next. You ready for those?
Yeah, I'm already looking forward to commentary, if you ask me. Guildford, the team we're looking forward to beating, so we're going to bring them here and show them how it's done, and then we're going to go to Guildford and show them how it's done there, you know. We can't be too pessimistic about how things are right now. We haven't played great in the last couple of games, but we've already seen ourselves in the playoff position. I think we've sort of slowed up a little bit. But we have a couple of weeks off now where we can regroup and that, and we've got 5 training sessions to come through. So the boys want commentary more than anyone. I think Guildford are going to take a step of light, I hope, and we're going to get them here and we're going to show them how it's done, and then we're going to go to Guildford and see what happens. Okay,
now looking at history, that has happened before a couple of years back. Milton Keynes win the league and then Swindon putting them out in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Is this kind of the bottom of the dip before the rise?
I certainly hope so. Like I said, we haven't played great in the last couple of games, but I think we can all put that down to the way things have been with the playoff situation. We always set out to make playoffs early, but the problem we had was, I know we were still in touch with Bracknell, but with the games in hand and that, it was hard to see us reaching that 7th place. And knowing Bainstoke in that 7th place anyway, and they're a tough team, it never really made a lot of difference where we finished. And I think we put it down to a bit of complacency with the boys in the room, but I guarantee there'll be no complacency when it comes to Guildford.
Excellent. Guys, thanks for joining us tonight.
No worries.
Look forward to seeing how it goes in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely, yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Okay, welcome back. There we go. So we've spoken to Dan Lane, netminder for this evening's game, and also Damien King. I've got to admit, one thing I love about that was how positive both Damo and Dan were.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Dan going to be his hardest, his toughest critic, but as Damo is when he's in there as well. But at the same time, yeah, really, really positive. Looking forward to the playoffs as well. So
yeah.
that's really encouraging to see. Bodes well as well. For as a fan.
Absolutely. And I think really, I mean, a lot of people could look at that interview and go, oh, what's he on about? Looking forward to Coventry. But as we've seen before and was mentioned then, Milton Keynes have won the league and then been put out in the quarterfinals. We've run teams close before. We've gone through to Coventry literally in overtime against Slough a couple of years back. It's playoff hockey. Anything can happen. You may as well flip a coin a lot of the time.
That's absolutely true. Yeah. And at the end, like they always say, a playoff hockey is a whole new season.
Absolutely. Well, that's it from us tonight. We'll be back next week after the awards ceremony. However, after that, we'll be here a week on Saturday. It's Saturday the 30th of March, when Peterborough Dalrod Phantoms will take on the league winners in the playoff quarterfinals, Guildford Flames. So it's here, Planet Ice Peterborough, 7 o'clock on Saturday the 30th of March. We'll see you then.
Good night.
Good night.